Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you'd like to add a water drop to your designs, here's how to do it. It's not complicated, in fact it's super easy and super quick. So make sure to stay tuned until the end of the video. Let's get started. Okay, I've got my image ready right here, and I'm going to add a water drop on the leaf. So the first thing I'm going to do is head to the shape tool and select the ellipse tool. I'm going to draw a circle so it looks like a water drop sitting on the leaf. Next, I'm going to right click on it and click Convert to Curves so I can modify it. Now I'm going to make sure the node tool is selected and drag this node to change the shape of the circle so it starts to look like a water drop. I'll switch to the Move tool and rotate it slightly. Alright, I think that looks good. Now I'm going to apply a gradient color on it. So I'm going to grab the Fill tool and drag the gradient from here to here. I'll click this gradient stop and change it to green to match the leaf color. And for the stop, I'll change it to white. After that, I'll go to the Layers panel and change the blend mode to Overlay. Okay, next, I'll make sure the water drop is still selected. Then I'll go to the bottom of the Layers panel and click Layer Effects. And here, I'm gonna turn on Inner Shadow. On blend mode, I'll make sure it's set to multiply. I'm gonna adjust the opacity, the radius, the offset, and intensity. I'll also change the color to dark green to match the leaf in the background. On angle, I'll set it to 270 degrees. Now I'll go to Auto Shadow and turn it on. I'll make sure the blend mode is set to multiply, then I'll adjust the opacity, the radius, the offset, and the intensity. I'll also change the color to dark green and set the angle to 270 degrees as well. Next, I'm gonna turn on Bevel/Emboss. On type, I'll select Inner, then I'll adjust the radius, unlock the aspect ratio, and adjust the depth and soften. I'll leave profile as is and adjust the direction. On highlight, I'll keep the color as white and set the opacity to 100%. On shadow, I'll change the color to dark green and bring the opacity down until it's almost transparent. You don't have to follow these settings exactly, they depend on many factors such as the size of the water drop, the color of the background, and so on. Just play around until you get the look you want. And now you can see our water drop is almost ready. I just need to make sure Scale with Object is checked so the effects follow when I resize the water drop. Then I'll click Close, and that's all there is to it. I can still make more adjustments if I want to. I can simply click the effects icon on the water drop layer and adjust the effects however I like. And close the Layer Effects dialog box once I'm happy with it. And there we have it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, a thumbs up would mean a lot. Don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials and leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.